So we ended up going 11 for 11 on the day, trading 0 far out of the money option contracts. This is the fourth trading day in a row this week where we ended up having a 1,000% return during the power hour trading session, buying SPX call options literally towards the exact lows. I'm going to be breaking down all of the massive wins that we ended up having towards the end of this overall video. First things first, let's get straight into the money making information. So in terms of the overall SPY, how we are setting up here on the daily chart, as you can see, we are on a strong bullish uptrend based off of how SPY normally reacts when it forms this daily candlestick here on a strong bullish uptrend. This is what I'd like to bring awareness to. If we are maintaining above the previous closing price or gap up, overall, it's going to be a bullish move, but there's going to be an opportunity for puts possibly early into the morning at a key resistance level if we are opening up with a massive gap up. So there's going to be opportunities to trade both ways if we're opening up flat or gapping up, right? In terms of the overall daily chart pattern, you can see a lot of similar bullish patterns right here. These daily candlesticks right here look like this daily candlestick right here, along with this overall uptrend. So heading into tomorrow, the previous closing price is going to be make or break, and it's going to be absolutely crucial. Obviously, if we're gapping up, we're going to be more likely to be buying call options at the previous closing price because it's going to be more oversold since it already gapped up. Now, in terms of the overall levels, man, and what I'm seeing based off of these daily chart patterns, there's going to be dip buying opportunities and there's going to be short opportunities. Now, another outcome that I wanted to bring awareness to is, let me walk you through this, man. So I'm simply going back throughout the chart history and I'm comparing how that daily candlestick normally reacts throughout its history of daily chart patterns, right? But it's saying a lot of strong dip buying opportunities and a bullish overall move in trend day. Now, what can potentially change that is if we gap down. If we gap down, there is the possibility where it's more likely to have a bearish trend day. So this is what I want to break down in terms of the levels. That was just simply breaking down the overall daily chart patterns that I'm seeing. Let's get straight into the levels. So in terms of the overall SPY, we ended up closing at 606.32, right? So if the SPY's gapping up, you can look for a potential opportunity to buy put options at a major resistance level. So in terms of the main level of interest to potentially try puts on, 609 right here, you have previous support that can potentially react as a resistance level to form new lower highs. Again, this is really only if we're having a big gap up heading into the market open tomorrow. And you can also pay attention towards the all-time highs at 610 and above. If you're seeing bearish 30-minute candlestick confirmations and we're opening up with a strong gap up, you can try puts at one of those overall levels. Now, in terms of the overall game plan, calls at the previous closing price, if we are gapping up, look for strong bullish 30-minute candlestick confirmations for the previous resistance to react to support. As you can see, this is going to be a crucial level. The SPY ended up closing at 606. As you can see, if 606 reacts as a support level, we're going to be on pace to go to 608 to 610. Those would be the next two levels above. Now, if 606 reacts as a resistance level, the next two levels below would be 604 and 602s, right? So those are the overall levels. Now, in terms of other things I'd like to bring awareness to, if we are gapping down, opening up lower than 606.32, you can try put options if we're close to the gap, right? So in terms of like if we're close to the gap on a gap down, I would say towards 605. 605 to 604.70. If you're seeing strong bearish 30-minute candlestick confirmations to be buying put options, you can try puts in that situation only on a gap down, right? And then in terms of dip buying levels, the focus is going to be to buy call options at the oversold levels. So again, flat open or gap up, previous closing price is the main level of interest for calls. And, if we're just reacting bearish in general or just gapping down, towards that previous closing price, then the calls is going to be at the oversold levels. So in terms of the oversold levels, this is what I'd like you to focus on. The previous day lows. The previous day lows towards 602.70 and then right here towards 603.20. That would be the overall zone. You can even keep an eye on 603.70. Those overall three levels would be the first zone for call options. If you're seeing strong bullish 30-minute candlestick confirmations, you can try to scalp calls. Now, in terms of the levels and zones below that, so the next one is going to be right here towards 60180. Next level below that is going to be 599.50. Next level below that is going to be 597.80. All those levels that I mentioned in terms of the oversold ones are all going to be call option focused. Based off of the daily chart pattern, it's not going to be potentially the easiest day to be trading just solely based off the daily chart foundation. And with the current levels we are trading at, it might be a bit more difficult. Again, it's really going to depend on how we're opening up as well. But I would encourage you to let the chart develop as well, especially if you're not seeing this information playing out along with the 30-minute candlestick confirmations. But in terms of pattern recognition, I would say it looks like we can be potentially setting up like this. So you can go back to January 27th and you can kind of compare, the 27th and the 28th from today and tomorrow. That's a pattern that can potentially play out. I mean, that's something that I'm definitely going to be looking into heading into tomorrow as well. But this is what I wanted to kind of point out here in terms of this overall pattern, man. There's just so many similarities that I'm seeing in terms of comparison on the 30-minute chart. You kind of have this U, and then you have this choppy crunch, bullish recovery. You kind of have this U, this V, and then this choppy crunch, bullish recovery. This V, this U, and then this choppy crunch, bullish recovery. And then you could see how it's forming higher support above the previous V. It's forming higher support above the previous V after it breaks out. And you can see right here in terms of the previous, this is the V right here, along with this crunch. The previous resistance is at 606, right? So if it forms higher support above the previous closing price, then we will be on pace for a strong bullish move up. Now, in terms of how this pattern played out last time, there was a lot of similarities, but you can see we had a drop under the previous closing price, and then it was a strong bullish trend day. So in terms of potential easy money heading into tomorrow, it could be to buy an oversold dip. I mean, you could even see on this day, the SPY was gapping up and then it had this oversold dip. Once you had this red bearish, once you had this red trend reversal 30-minute candlestick, and once the previous closing price was reacting as support, just a strong bullish move. So one thing that I would encourage you to do as well is if we're seeing a dip below the previous closing price, you can try to potentially buy the bottom if you're getting a confirmation, and where the bottom can be on the dip could be towards the 602.60 to 603.50 overall dip buying range. But another thing you can do is you can wait as well instead of trying to buy at the exact lows. But again, if you're seeing confirmation to buy at the oversold levels and it is likely to bounce, it just could be a little bit tricky in terms of the exact level where it's going to happen. So you can kind of scale into calls as well. But another easy way to go about it in terms of buying an oversold dip, you can kind of wait for this zone to react bullish and turn into support. And the zone would be 603.80 in the previous closing price, 604.22, and then the last level, 604.50. That overall zone, if we get a drop below that zone, and you're seeing strong bullish 30-minute candlestick confirmations, buy calls at the oversold levels, basically slightly above the previous day lows, right? You can try that. But in terms of a better confirmation in waiting and making another trade, once you see if we're dipping down and we spike back up above this 603.80 to previous closing price, buy call options. If we get a strong dip down, a strong move down, and you're seeing, bullish 30-minute candlestick confirmations, it's starting to go up after a massive dip and then a bullish, V-shaped overall recovery, you're going to want to be buying call options when that previous closing price is reacting as support, when this, previous closing price is reacting as support, this, 604.20, right? 604.20 to 604.50 on a strong dip down. And then if any point you just need to understand in terms of like make or break, this 606, man, 606 is crucial. If you see 606 react to support, we're going to 608 to 610. If you see 606 react as a resistance, we're dropping back down towards the previous day lows, and it's going to start to bounce in between that overall range, likely first. Use this information heading into the market open tomorrow. Heading into the market tomorrow, you should finish the week very, very strong within the green. I'm telling you, man, we're going to absolutely crush it. In terms of this entire week, we've been on an absolute fucking tear, man. Every single day this week, we've had a 1,000% gainer during the power hour trading session. It really goes to show you the best time to be trading is during the power hour trading session. So I'm going to be breaking down all the trades that we ended up making today. Let's get straight into it. So inside of Team Roar, as you can see, during the pre-market trading session, you get updated key levels right before the market opens on where to be going long and where to be going short. Now, in terms of the overall trades that we ended up making, we went 11 for 11 on the day, man. And you're going to see the more we keep on trading, the better the trades get. That's how it should be, because it's a big advantage to letting the chart develop more, and it's also a big advantage to, having experience trading throughout all periods of the day. You should be getting better in a sense if you choose to keep on fucking trading throughout the overall day, because not only are you gaining experience throughout the day if you're trading throughout the entire day, but also the chart is developing and it's setting up for highly predictable opportunities, especially during the power hour trading session. Like I said, during the power hour trading session, we had 2 trades where you could have made over 1,000% profit returns today. Every single day this week, you could have made a 1,000% gain on our SPX calls during the power hour trading session, man. So in terms of the real-time zero-day options trading alert system, I'm not going to be going all over this. As you can see, risk management 101, right? If you like, you can take a screenshot of this. But overall, you have to be inside the group to experience everything, right? Now, let's get straight into this, man. So in terms of 187.50 BA calls for 51 cents a contract directly at market open at 9:30 a.m., we ended up buying these BA calls right here in the middle of this overall 1-minute candlestick. They quickly went to 78 cents a contract, then they dropped straight back down. So once these BA calls dropped back down, we ended up adding to the overall position. As you can see, we were adding and adding, increasing the size, doubling the position size, adding to the overall winners in the mid 50-cent range. And then in terms of where we set the profit stop, once the calls were up like 30 cents plus, we started to set the profit stop. So as you can see, these are the option quote prices moving in real time, and at 85 cents is where we set the profit stops. So on this particular trade, you should have been profit stopped out right around this pullback or this pullback right here, and it went all the way to 94 cents a contract. You could have potentially made a 100% return on that. Now, in terms of the next overall trade, you're going to see right here, we ended up buying 602 SPY puts for 50 cents a contract. So we bought these puts at 50 cents a contract at 10:02 a.m. As you see, this is where we ended up getting in on the trade. As soon as we got in on these puts, they went from 50 cents all the way down to 30 cents. They dropped nearly 50%. This is what we call a dead play. When we are in on a dead play, we rarely sell for a loss. We hold the trade. And in terms of what we put into these trades, we put in our R multiple, our max risk per trade, as our entire position size. So if the trade never goes green and it expires worthless and goes to 0, we lose on the trade. And what we lose is our max risk per trade. Our R multiple could be a couple percent of your account. Now, when a trade goes green and we're up 15% plus, we set a profit stop. And when we're down on an overall trade on a dead play, instead of adding to the loser, we tend to buy a second strike. And the second strike tends to be timed a lot better with a much better entry for insane returns. But as long as we're on the right side of the overall trend, these trades are going to go green before they even go in the money. And we set profit stops and we get stopped out for profits. And then we leave runners to run to sell deep in the money for the biggest percentage gains within the overall market. So in terms of this overall trade, as you can see, this was another win. The contracts went from 50 cents all the way down to 30 cents. And then they went straight up to 65 cents twice in a row. 50 to 65 is more than a 15% return. So that is 2 for 2 on the overall day. Now, in terms of the next trade, what did I tell you? Instead of adding to losers, we buy a second strike. So we were trading the trend, and this trade went from 50 cents to 30 and then to 65. That's a win. And instead of adding to the 602 puts, instead of adding to this fucking loser, what did we do? We bought a second strike just 20 minutes after we took the trade. So 20 minutes later, we buy a second strike. We're holding this strike as well, right? We don't use stop losses. And you can see, this is the beauty of trading the trend. And you don't even have to time the trades perfectly. You can buy a second strike. Both of the strikes are going to print. Obviously, if we're down 50% on the first play, that entry isn't going to give us the biggest percentage gains, but on the next trade, we time it perfectly. We get a much better entry and it gives us the biggest percentage gains, and both trades are fucking wins, man. So this is why I tell you, in terms of like sizing in, it's smart to size in a little bit heavier on that second overall strike. And then if you want, you don't even have to, you can just, if you want, you can create a system out of just like only entering after a dead play. That's another thing you can do. Instead of just, you can just wait for a trade to drop 50%. And then if we're on the same side of the overall trade, you can try to just take that one, especially if you have a small account. That's something to consider, man, because I'm telling you, we rarely have losing streaks. And when we trade the overall trend and we're down on the first play and then we buy another strike with the same side of the trend, that second trade tends to print like fucking insane, man. So if you want, you could just risk missing out on the first play, which could be timed right. And then you can just take the second fucking one, especially if you have a small account, man. You have to get creative with systems, especially, you know, when you're working with a small cushion, right? So I'm giving you some tips and tricks on how you can profit from our 0-day options trade alert system, right? But as you can see at 10:23 a.m., 603 SPY puts for 53 cents a contract, right? So if you go to 10:23 a.m., as you're going to see, we ended up buying these puts literally at the exact lows. Look at this. This is 10:23 a.m. See how it's consolidating right here? We got these puts at the exact fucking lows, and they went from 50 cents to 90 fucking cents at the speed of fucking light. And then later on throughout the day, they went to 130 cents, man. So that is 3 for 3. Now, if you go to the next trade, you're going to see right here, man. We ended up buying 607 calls for 60 cents a contract at 10:42 a.m. Who do you know is trading this much, winning this much on calls and puts? This is the biggest percentage gains you're ever going to see throughout the day, man. You could have days inside of this group. If you take all the trades, you can make over 1,000% return, man. Look at this. 607 calls for 60 cents a contract at 10:42 a.m. So if you go to 607 calls, you're going to see this is where we ended up getting in on this particular trade. So we got in right here, and then it quickly dropped to 40 cents. And then it started to spike to 67 cents. So it could have been a small overall win, but if you listened, it could have been a much bigger win. Because as you can see, in terms of this overall trade, we ended up averaging our cost down and adding into the loss. So we were in at 60, it went to 68. But we ended up adding as it was dropping at 50 cents. So in terms of adding to losers, every once in a while we will do it, but we'll typically do it when we're not down too much. So if we're down like, 25%, 30%, we might consider it. But if we're down a lot, then we'll just buy the second strike. So in this particular situation, the trade was still a win, even if you didn't add to the fucking loss. It went from 60 to 68, right? Obviously not our best work, but if you added into the loss in the 50-cent range, you could have got your average to 55, and then 55 to 68 is more than a 15% plus return, right? So that is another fucking win. Now, in terms of 11:41 a.m., we ended up buying 603 SPY puts for 53 cents a contract. So if you go to 603 SPY puts at 11:41 a.m., this is where we ended up buying the puts. We got in right here at 52 cents. They went all the way down to 20 cents, and then they went to 130 cents. So even though the trade dropped over 50% plus, that was still an amazing entry where you could have made a 200% profit return almost. That was another win. Are you starting to understand the beauty of trading 0 to 8 far out of money option contracts and just simply understanding that you can create systems where you don't use a stop loss and your max risk per trade is if the trade expires worthless and goes to zero, and the vast majority of the time, as long as you're trading the trend, the trades are going to go green. Far out of the money options give you unlimited options within this market. You don't need a stop loss. You don't have to add to losers. You can buy a second fucking strike. You can hold and you can trade the trend. You could set a profit stop when you're green and get stopped out for fucking profits, man. Like, where else are you going to be able to enter a trade that drops 50% plus, very cheap, very low risk? You don't ever use a stop loss, and it's still going up 200% plus. This is the beauty of the biggest percentage gains within the market. The trade is dropping fucking 50% plus, you're not getting stopped out, and then it goes up 200% from your entry where it had a 50% decrease, right? So that is another fucking win, man. Where are you going to find all of this fucking winning? Every single fucking day, unlimited fucking winning, man. Do you understand? Nobody out there on the fucking planet has a real-time zero-day options trading alert system that is printing at the speed of fucking light during the market open, middle of the day, power fucking hour. And like I said, as we keep on trading, the trades keep on getting fucking better. And I trade best during the power hour trading session, and you're going to see, man, the fucking trades, they just keep on getting fucking better. So that was another massive fucking win. Adding, right? So let's get into the next trade. 604 puts at 69 cents a contract at 12:31 p.m. So if you go to 604 puts right here, this is where we ended up getting in on this overall trade. So we got in right here towards this 12:31 p.m. range, and it went from 70 to 40, and then it went to fucking 200. That is 2 strikes, another 2 wins where you could have made 100% plus. And do you understand in terms of the way these trades went up? You're not getting profit stopped out, man. That's the fucking beauty of this. When we enter a trade and it's going straight the fuck up, we set a profit stop. When we're up 15% plus, we move the profit stop up higher so we don't give back the bulk of our gains if it has a big rejection. But the beauty of this, man, is you just keep on fucking winning. When it just keeps on fucking going up like this, and we tend to add to the winners as it's fucking going up, you just keep on fucking winning, and then at some point it's going to have a big pullback, like from fucking 180 to 140, a decent pullback, then you get stopped out. But there's many trades where the volatility and the momentum is there, where if you're getting this straight fucking line up, you're getting all those fucking profits. And then you're only giving back a little because you're moving your profit stop up higher. You're not giving back the bulk, right? So, man, that's what you want to see. You want to see a straight fucking ramp up. And then once we have a decent little pullback, you get profit stopped out, man. So, let's get into the next fucking win, man. You tell me, where are you going to find this much winning? Where does it fucking exist? You let me know. $20,000. $20,000 wired directly to your fucking trading account. Where's this happening? Where's all this fucking winning going to happen, man? Like I said, 11 for 11, power hour trading session, 1,000% returns. You're going to fucking see, man. We trade SPX after 3:30 p.m. It's the biggest fucking gains in the fucking market, man. So, let's get into all the wins, man. Look at this. Selling at the fucking mid-peak in the 140s, man. And then it goes straight to fucking 185. 6 for fucking 6. Look at how we end the fucking day, man. You want to see how we end the fucking day? You tell me. Who the fuck do you know is ending the fucking day like this, man? This is how we end our fucking days. After all the fucking unlimited fucking winning, this is how we end our fucking days. You let me know, man. Look at this. Who the fuck is doing this, man? Wake the fuck up. 3:35 p.m. We ended up buying 6075 SPX fucking calls. Fucking SPY, BA, fucking SP fucking X. We trade it all, man. Look, if you want to fuck in this market, you got to trade SP fucking X. If you don't trade SPX, you don't fuck. We're risking under $100 to make $1,000 fucking dollars in less than 30 fucking minutes. Where the fuck are you going to be able to do this at? We're doing this every single fucking day, run up 1,000% gains every single day this fucking week, man. Look at the fucking results. Who the fuck do you know is getting these fucking results every single fucking day, showing the fuck up? Man, 6075 SPX calls for 85 cents a contract, man. Look at this fucking trade, man. Who the fuck do you know is fucking doing this, man? Like, what the fuck? 6075 SPX fucking calls, man. Look, I'm gonna get into this, man. So many fucking strikes, man. 11 fucking wins on the fucking day. Fuck. All right, so let's get into it, man. Look at this. The low is 30 fucking cents. The low is 30 fucking cents. Where the fuck do we get in? We get in at the fucking lows. You understand? 3:35 fucking p.m. We bought the fucking calls right fucking here. In terms of getting profit stopped out, you're either profit stopped out right here into the 400s, or you're profit stopped out right here into the fucking 800s. Do you understand? We got in right the fuck here, and it went all the way to up to fucking here. It went up 1,000 fucking % in 20 fucking minutes, man. Like, who the fuck is showing you this? Who the fuck is giving you this fucking opportunity to print unlimited fucking money every single fucking trading day, man? Who the fuck do you know is gonna give you better fucking trades than us, man? We give you the best fucking trades in the fucking market. That's a 10.0 risk to fucking reward. If you make 1,000% return, you can have 9 100% losses in a row and still be fucking up. We did this every single day during the power hour trading session, and you guys are well aware. Fridays, they're known for being our best trading days of the week, man. Those fucking Fridays, they're the absolute fucking best. You already know, man, this is going to be fucking insane in terms of what we're going to do on fucking Friday. But look at this, man. We are in right fucking here. You are either profit stopped out right here in the 4 fucking hundreds, or your profit stopped out right here in the 8 fucking hundreds. 80 to fucking 1,000. That's over a 1,000% fucking return, man. Now, let's get into my trades. So those are the trades that we ended up making. Those are the trades that G-Roar called out in real time. Now, in terms of my trades, I'm going to walk you through them. Let's get straight into it. So in terms of the first trade that I ended up making on the day, I decided to trade during market open. The main reason behind that was I liked yesterday's game plan a lot and I saw the play, so I took it. So I ended up buying 607 SPY calls at 75 cents a contract at 9:32 a.m. So if you go to 607 calls at 9:32 a.m., you're going to see this is where I ended up getting in on the calls right here, and then they quickly went to 95 cents. So if you set the profit stop, you would have been stopped out for an overall profit. So that was my first overall trade on the day, and then you're going to see in terms of the next overall trade. Let's get into this, man. And like I said, I trade best during the power hour trading session. I will rarely be trading in the market open unless I'm, following one of the trades inside of Team Roar that G-War's calling out. But you can see right here, man. Take a look at this. This is the next fucking trade. 606 SPY calls. So in terms of my main trading, I like to typically wait during the middle of the day past 11 a.m. and then power hour trading session 3 to 4 p.m. We mainly trade SPX 3:30 to 4 p.m. But this was the second trade that I ended up making. 606 SPY calls at 75 cents a contract at 10:56 a.m. Right? So if you go to 606 SPY calls right here at 10:50 fucking 6 a fucking m, you're gonna see this is where I ended up buying the calls. I bought these calls at the exact fucking lows. They went from 70 cents all the way to 106 cents. Your profit stopped out well more than 15% plus. That's nearly like 50% plus, right? So in terms of the next trade, this was the next trade that I ended up making. I ended up getting back in on 606 calls throughout a later time in the day, 12:46 p.m. As you can see right here at 12:46 p.m., I ended up rebuying these calls towards the exact fucking lows. And again, they went from 70 cents to 100 cents. That's another win. And then you're going to see, man, this is why everyone likes to wait and likes to trade during the power hour trading session, because it's the highest risk to reward and it's the biggest percentage gains in the quickest period of time. It's just the best time to fucking trade. This is the power hour trading session. As you can see, this is when I trade best. These were the trades that I made during power hour. At 3 p.m., I ended up buying 604 SPY calls at 79 cents a contract. We had a lot of people killing on this one, man. So if you take a look at this overall trade, I'm going to break this down here for you, right? So if we go to 604 calls at 3 p.m., as soon as power hour opens up, let's get into it, man. So in terms of this overall trade, as you can see, this is where I ended up getting in on the particular trade. Wait, let me pull up. Give me 1 second here. Let me load this up here. So 604 calls at 3 p.m. So in terms of this overall trade, man, I ended up getting in on 604 calls. Like I said, man, I have so many fucking strikes. This was the put. Let me go to the fucking calls. Here we go. So 604 calls. This is where I ended up getting on these calls. Right here, 3 p.m. This is where I'm in the fucking calls. They're at fucking 80 fucking cents. They go from 80 to fucking 260. Do you see all the fucking winning? And it's unlimited fucking nonstop fucking winning. They bottomed at fucking 30. I'm in right fucking here as soon as power hour opens the fuck up. And it's nothing but a straight fucking uptrend. If you set profit stops and move them up higher, you would have been profit stopped out right around here in the 200 cent range from 80 cents a fucking contract, man. Everything we're doing is alerted 100% in real fucking time, man. Like in terms of 604 calls, 3 fucking p.m., 604 fucking calls right here and at the exact fucking lows. Then after G-Roar ended up calling out a 1,000% gain on SPX, I ended up buying another strike shortly after that trade. So this was another massive win. Let's get straight into this one, man. So in terms of the last and final trade on the day, as you can see, both of our final trades were the absolute best trades on the overall day. But the one I made before that was fucking crazy. It went from 80 to 240. You could have been profit stopped out at 200 if you set the profit stop appropriately and you moved it up higher, right? Use this to your own advantage, man. The toughest part about trading is the exit. That's the toughest part. So, part of trading is for you to get your own exits, to be self-sufficient in some sort of way. So as you can see right here, SPX 6080 calls at 80 cents a contract at 3:52 p.m., right? So you go to 3:52 p.m. Look at this, man. This is fucking crazy. At 3:35 p.m., we're in on 6075 calls at the exact lows. And then later on, as soon as the market's about to close, I buy a different strike, 6080 calls at 80 cents a contract, right? So if you go to 6080 calls at 3:52 p.m., look at this. I'm in at the exact fucking lows. This is 3:52 fucking p.m. You have 2 fucking minutes to get in. And I added into the winner. Like I said, we like to quickly add to the fucking winners, man. Look at this. Giro ended up risking $1,400 on his trade. He was just risking 20 fucking contracts, sold them for $10,800. A $9,400 profit on a $1,400 exposure to risk. Where the fuck are you going to be able to do that? 1,000% returns on the SPX YOLOs from 3:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. every single day. There's an extravaganza SPX YOLO party, right? So in terms of the SPX extravaganza party, I ended up adding, as you can see right here, 1 minute later, I added at 100 cents a contract, right? And as you can see, man, this is where I got in. This is where I added. And then 2 minutes later, these contracts went from 100 all the way to 500. They went up over 600% from my initial fucking entry. And the trade before that was a 1,000% return, man. Who the fuck do you know is doing this? Taking advantage of every single fucking opportunity, every single fucking strike. Like I said, SPX has this strike in the middle where you can take advantage of and make another trade at it later on throughout the day if you know exactly where to enter with the strategies that we use, right? So that's another massive fucking win. Those were all the fucking wins that we ended up making on the fucking day, man. The results are speaking for them fucking selves, man. I'm telling you, in terms of the profit section, we've noticed the vast majority of the profits have been coming from this power hour trading session, man. It is the best time to fucking be trading during the day because it has the highest risk to reward ratio. And that's the beauty of this, man. You can risk 50 cents a fucking contract on SPX and it can quickly go to 500 to 1,000 a contract, right? If the first SPX play doesn't work out, the second one, you make it all back and more. The best time to be trading is from 3:30 to 4 p.m. on SP fucking X, man. One YOLO can make your entire fucking day, man. One fucking trade on SPX can make your entire fucking week, man. Giro had 20 contracts, risking 1,400 to make 10 fucking K, man. If you had one contract, you could have been risking 100 to make fucking 1,000. You can't do that anywhere else within the overall market if you're trading with real money. I'm telling you, SPX, far the money option contracts, 3:30 to 4 p.m. every single fucking day. It's the best time to be trading. So as you could see, the profits started pouring in during that power hour trading session. We had a lot of people take a look at this 1,000% fucking gain. I mean, like, dude, who the fuck do you know is making this many 1,000% returns on SP fucking X? 1,000% return can make up for a fucking year inside of fucking Team Roar, man. It's like, this is the best fucking group on the fucking planet, man. Do you see these fucking gains? Look at this. 2 fucking strikes. 2 fucking strikes. On this fucking strike, he's up 890%, right? This was likely G-War strike. And then on this fucking strike, this was likely my strike, 450%. Where the fuck are you going to be able to fucking do this? Are you guys awake yet? Are you seeing the fucking returns? Are you seeing the fucking gains? This one member is up over $3,000. He could stay here for 2 fucking years off that one fucking SPX fucking YOLO. It's unlimited fucking winning, man. So this is what a live, real Webull account looks like. This is the symbol right here, right? And you can see right here, 300% return on SP fucking X. With those type of gains, he could stay here for fucking 6 months. It's like, dude, it's unlimited fucking winning, unlimited fucking printing. This is the best fucking investment you could ever fucking make, man. At the end of the fucking day, where are you going to find another group winning this much, trading this much, winning this much, with the highest win rate in the game and the biggest percentage gains? It doesn't fucking exist, man. So, everything I just fucking showed you, $20,000 wired to your fucking account. Like I said, man, who the fuck do you know is doing this? Every single fucking day. Pouring all this fucking money into our secured private networks fucking trading accounts, man. Like every single fucking day, man. We are making people money and printing money at the speed of fucking light. This is SPX. That big fucking straight the fuck up. SPX, like, dude, every single fucking day, man. The results are here. The gains are fucking here. Hell, if you're using Robinhood Gold, you can trade SP fucking X. You can trade SPX during the power hour trading session with no issues if you're using Robinhood Gold. That's another thing people don't know about the Robinhood Gold, that you can do that, right? But I recommend Schwab and Thinkorswim. You know, we do have a lot of people who use Robinhood Gold and they trade SPX during this time period. But you can just see, man, it's just unlimited fucking winning. It's just like, dude, this is within the past 5 fucking minutes from 3:55 to 4 p fucking m. Do you understand? This is the fucking extravaganza fucking party. Every single fucking day, 3:30 to 4 p.m. We are running up SP fucking X. Look at this, man. Extra fucking lunch rate, $400. Like, it's fucking nothing. Like, it's unlimited fucking winning, man. Do you see all the fucking results and all the fucking gains, man? That's just from fucking Power Hour. So, if you're serious about making money and trading alongside the best, far out of the money 0-day option contracts, 0-day option traders you're ever gonna fucking find on the planet, is the first thing down below within the description. You're gonna see fucking magic, man. You're gonna see winning at the speed of fucking light. You're gonna see many, many wins on the day. You're gonna see unlimited fucking winning. You're gonna see unlimited fucking printing. You're gonna be winning so much you're gonna get tired of fucking winning, man. It's like, dude, you're gonna be winning so much, you're gonna be expecting a loss. You're gonna be like, well, man, I need a loss. I want a loss. What the fuck? Like, it's just, my account just keeps fucking going fucking straight the fuck up. It's like, dude, it's unlimited fucking winning. This is team fucking roar. These are the biggest gains, cheapest low risk. This is the most disruptive options trading company on the fucking planet. Do you understand? There's not a single fucking person on the fucking planet who is showing you what it is that I'm fucking showing you. We have the best trades in the fucking game. They are cheap, they are low risk, and they have the biggest percentage gains. You trade with us, you're gonna start to see, man, there is so much opportunity every single fucking day to make the biggest fucking percentage gains, man. I'm telling you, the fucking results that people are getting inside of Team Roar is fucking amazing. We have many members who are making $500 to $1,000 a day, man. I'm telling you, they're fucking crushing it, man. It's insane, man. We just got a really good testimonial, from this guy's story. This was a great message. If you guys want to, screenshot this here real quick. But big shout out to him. He's absolutely crushing it. Came a long way. So yeah, if you want to be a part of our community, if you want to be a part and gain access to a real-time 0-day options train alert system, along with, my trades, and you can post your profits alongside the members, is the first link down below within the description. You gain instant access to this. You can start printing and trading with us tomorrow. So it's the first link down below in the description if you'd like to join us. Like I said, you ain't gonna see or find anything else out there like this. I'm telling you, this is the only fucking place you're gonna see that fucking trades this much, wins this much, biggest percentage gains, highest win rate in the game, and has developed a strategic system that can consistently make many people money. Our format works for many, many members. It's not going to work out for everyone. This is a very real group, and the people in here, they do have a lot of experience, for trading. I mean, you need to understand, in terms of being a professional trader, this is like the hardest style to fucking master, man. But once you master this shit, you're going to fucking see. It's like, it's fucking insane on what you can do with far out of many fucking options if you know what the fuck you're doing. It's like, dude, did you not see all the fucking wins we're showing? It's unlimited fucking winning every single fucking day. Like, this is a normal day. You understand? This is like a normal type of situation. Like, this amount of winning is like normal here. On a good day, this is fucking normal. It's like, man, there's so much fucking winning. It's hard to even see a fucking bad day here. It's just unlimited fucking winning. So, it's the first thing down below within the description. If you do want to join us, I mean, like I said, man, 7 for 7, then all my trades are fucking wins. It's like, where are you going to find something out there like this? It just doesn't fucking exist. Like, do you understand? I mean, man, if you're watching this video, you found the hidden fucking gem. Like, you've truly been chosen to fucking trade alongside us, man. I mean, it's genuinely a requirement. If you're participating in the stock market and you trade, it's genuinely a requirement to at least try the group out. There's absolutely nothing to fucking lose trying the group out. It's like, you gain experience by trading alongside experts with 10 plus years of fucking experience. G-Roar is a multi-fucking millionaire, and trading alongside us in our community, you're going to gain so much fucking experience, and you're going to be winning and printing. And if it's not for you, then it's not for you. You're going to realize trading, it's not for everyone. But at the end of the day, our format works for many people, and we're not just giving out buy and sell alerts. We are creating strategic systems that make people money and also make people self-sufficient. Like I said, hardest part about trading is exactly where to exit. Setting a profit stop helps. Having a profit target helps. Sizing in less so you can hold the contracts helps. People sizing too big, they get stopped out. They never hold for the win because they're sizing too big. They never win big because they're sizing too big, or they just don't know how to hold and win fucking big. They just scout for a fucking walnut. It's like, dude, even these fucking scalpers, it's like, if someone just buys and sells and holds for a couple minutes, why the fuck aren't they doing SPX? Do you understand how fucking good you have to be to do this? Like, look at this. SPX is going from 200 to 60 cents in a fucking minute. 200 to 60 cents in a minute. I could have bought here at 200. I mean, that still would have been a damn good entry. It went from 200 to fucking 500. But man, what a big difference if you just wait 1 fucking minute and get at the lows like fucking me at 3:50 fucking 2 p.m. and it goes from fucking 60 to fucking 600. What a big fucking difference, man. Right? Or you could have bought right here. You could have bought here at 500 and then it goes to fucking 100. Like I said, man, that's within minutes. That's within fucking minutes. Like, man, if someone was good at trading and they were good at fucking scalping, why aren't they trading SP fucking X? You're fucking risking 50 to make fucking 500. It's like, dude, this is the best fucking strategy on the fucking planet. We're doing this every single fucking day. Do you understand? Who the fuck do you know is showing you this, man? All these traders say, oh yeah, the best fucking trader. Oh, even if they don't hold their trades for like big fucking wins and they buy and sell in such a short period of time, why the fuck aren't they buying something that's cheap and low risk and making the biggest percentage gains within minutes? Start questioning that, man. Most people don't know how to fucking trade. So, it's the first link down below. If you want to see the best fucking trades in the fucking market and trade alongside us, I can assure you, it's the first link down below in the description. If not, then for $20,000, you let me know. Who the fuck do you know is doing this every single fucking day, showing you this every single fucking day? 11 for 11? 1,000% wins? SP fucking X? Like, dude, wake the fuck up. Hello? Like, man, it's 2025, man. If you want to fucking win, it's the first link down below in the description. You understand? It's 2025. If you want to be a part of the big leads, I'm giving you the opportunity to fucking join the big leads, man. Like I said, we got a lot of experienced traders in here. It might not be the most beginner fucking friendly group. And, you know, some people, they trade prop firms. Some people in here, they trade the prop firm with us. But like I said, in terms of our system, we don't use stop losses. You know, prop firms, there's fucking stop losses. So there's differences between that. But some people use our trades as confirmations to go long, to go short on EX, right? On ES. You know, some people, they use our trades as confirmations on exactly, you know, what it is that they can do with their overall trading. And like I said, the exit is the toughest part. But setting the profit stops and the profit targets and stuff like that, listen, man, if you want to gain a fuck ton of experience and witness the greatest fucking trades in the market in 100% real fucking time, it's the first link down below in the description. And like I said, man, this is not just buy and sell alerts. This is a strategic system that is designed to make you money and also helps you become self-sufficient on exactly where you can potentially exit, right? Where to add. It's a strategic system that can consistently make you money with our overall format. And we really do encourage you to be self-sufficient with the system. Don't just try to blindly follow, you know, systems and fucking trades. I mean, at the end of the day, we make it as easy as possible for someone who wants to do that, but we don't encourage people to just blindly follow stuff. Like, have some experience within trading and then use the system to your overall advantage alongside your experience and alongside, you know, the experience you're going to grow within our community and trading alongside with us. If you want to learn how to become a better trader, the secret is to fucking trade and to trade non-fucking stop and to just keep on fucking trading. It's like, dude, you want to be the fucking best, trade non-fucking stop. Learn how to fucking trade by fucking trading and find the right people to work with. Like I said, in terms of working with G-Roar, you know, this is the one trader that I actually learned from and gained experience from and fused with. Out of fucking thousands of people, this was the one trader, right? So I'm telling you, you can learn from other people and gain a lot of experience, you know, trading and working alongside the right person. You can like fuse with these people, gain, you know, like a connection, and you can do a lot in terms of the trades and overall systems. Like I said, man, like G-Roar, he ended up making that play, you know. I bought SPY calls first, then he bought SPX calls, and then I saw an opportunity on a different strike right before the market's about to close. Like, I'm telling you, man, it's amazing what you can do trading alongside the right people. So you just have to understand, man, there's people in this market, they're multimillionaires, they have decades of fucking experience, and they're here to show the world that they're the best. That's what they're here to do. They're here to create money-making systems that make everyone better, that, you know, create the best secured private networks and private organizations, and they've arrived. So, you know, if you don't join, you're going to get left behind, man. I'm telling you, like, not gaining access to this is going to cost you in the fucking long run. So like I said, man, I would encourage you, especially, you know, when you're ready and you have some sort of experience, to try this out and to gain experience and to trade alongside us. Because at the end of the day, I'm absolutely certain that our format works for many, many traders, and Team Roar is absolutely massive. It's not going to work out for everyone, but we would like to get more people where it can potentially work out for them. And if it doesn't, then that's completely fine. You could just cancel the subscription and go your own way. That's completely fine. I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to learn and gain a lot of experience. And for the people who really start to realize that, like, wow, this is working for me, this is for me, It's helping me, you know, trade better. I'm gaining more self-sufficiency. It's opening up my third eye. I'm gaining a lot of experience. Wow, these trades are giving me better confirmations. Like the people who really put their heart into this and give it their all, a lot of these people are going to see like, wow, this is more than enough worth it. Like, man, we have people making $500 to $1,000 a day. It's like, dude, we're only charging that small monthly fee. We could be charging so much fucking more. But I mean, we're trying to be appealing to give everyone a chance, you know, not just like people with multi 5 figures accounts and 6-figure accounts. You know, we're trying to appeal to small accounts too, to make it affordable to them if they want to trade as well. So I mean, at the end of the day, we genuinely do give everybody a chance to trade alongside us if that's what they want to do. So yeah, man, I would encourage you to try it out. It's the first link down below within the description. With that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. We're going to absolutely crush it.